you are doing well. The aim of production is to produce goods and services that people need. In the other session, we have talked about the farming activities and agricultural patterns followed in the village. Now, let us understand the overall process of production in Rampur. From the topic, Rampur, a village economy, from class 10th Social Studies. Learning outcomes. You will be able to analyze the factors of production in Rampur. Labor for the farm. Arranging physical and working capital. Non-farming activities. Farm activities. Farming activity means the cultivation of farmland for the production of crops, fruits and vegetables, and the utilization of farmland for the production of dairy, livestock, etc. Non-farm activities. These activities are related to establishing a market in rural and suburban areas. Factors of production. Factors of production are the resources used by people to produce goods and services. Labor. An economic group comprising those who do manual labor or work for wages. Wages. A fixed regular payment earned for work or services, typically paid on a daily or weekly basis. Physical capital. Physical capital refers to assets such as buildings, machinery and vehicles used in the process of production. Working capital. It is the money that a company needs to manage its short-term expenses. Harvesting. It is the process of collecting plants and animals for food. Surplus. An excess of production or supply. Observe the concept map. What all things are required for producing anything? To produce anything of public utility, the first requirement is land and other resources like water, forests, minerals, etc. The second requirement is labor or the working force. Some production activities require highly trained and educated workers to perform the necessary tasks like engineers, managers, and accountants, while others require people who can do manual work like the daily wage laborers, carpenters, and painters. The third requirement is that of the capital or the variety of inputs required at every stage during production. Let us understand what are the items that come under capital. Tools, machines, and buildings. From simple tools like a farmer's plough to big machines like generators are required to produce anything. These tools in machines are not consumed in the process of production but may demand some repair and maintenance so that they remain useful and can be used year after year. These are called fixed capital or physical capital. Raw materials and money. Raw materials are the basic things required for producing any goods. For example, the yarn used by the weaver and the clay used by the potter is bought and used in the process of production. Some money is also required to buy other necessary materials for production and make payments for completing the production. It takes time to complete the production and then sell these goods and services in the market. This requirement for raw materials and money is called working capital. These are used up in the production cycle. The fourth requirement is knowledge, technology, and enterprise. To be able to use land, labor, and physical capital in a meaningful way to produce goods or services, knowledge of the process of production is also essential. The owners also have to take the risk of the market, that is, whether the goods or services produced would find sufficient buyers. The entrepreneurs who are engaged in the process of production must know how to plan, organize, and manage the process of production. They must also know what their customers want, or else they may suffer a loss. Every production is organized by people or entrepreneurs combining the elements of land, labor, and physical capital. These are known as the factors of production. Labor for the farm. After land, labor is the next necessary factor for production. Farming requires a great deal of hard work. Some farmers cultivate their own land while others work as laborers on others' farm. Farm laborers come either from landless families or families cultivating small plots of land. They are paid wages by the farmer for whom they work. The wages may be in cash or they may be given some portion of the produce. The wages of such laborers vary from region to region, crop to crop, one farm activity to another, like sowing and harvesting. These farm laborers may be employed on a daily basis or on contract, like for harvesting or for one particular farm activity, that is, for the whole year. Capital. Arranging physical and working capital. Modern farming involves the use of high-yielding variety, HYV seeds. Assured irrigation, fertilizer and pesticides. To get all this, one must have sufficient capital for production and therefore money. Most farmers borrow money from large farmers, village money lenders or traders. The rates on which these loans are provided are very high, and the farmers have to work a lot harder to repay their debts. In contrast, the large farmers and medium farmers have their own savings from which they purchase the things they need. Right from the high-yielding seeds to the most modern tractors and harvesters. How do they save money? The small farmers are not able to save any money because they have small lands and the produce is just enough to provide their needs. So it's the medium and large farmers who supply it to the wholesale market. A part of their earning is saved and kept for buying capital for the next season. However, these farmers may also sometimes suffer a loss because of floods and pests, etc. Let us now understand what are the non-farming activities Apart from farming, which is the main production activity, there are some non-farm production activities. Dairy is one of the important non-farming activities in a village. People buy buffaloes and feed them grass, jawar, and bajra fodder. The milk that is obtained is sold in the nearby villages and cities. Small-scale manufacturing activities in Rampur. Some other people are involved in other small-scale manufacturing activities like Mishrilal has purchased a mechanical sugarcane crushing machine run on electricity and prepares jaggery. Earlier, sugarcane was crushed by using bullocks, but these days people prefer to do it with machines. Apart from using the sugarcane that Mishrilal has cultivated, he also buys sugarcane from other farmers and processes it into jaggery and then sells it to traders, which gives him a small profit. The shopkeepers of Rampur. Many residents are also involved in businesses like shopkeeping. They buy goods that are needed by the villagers from the cities wholesale and sell them in the village. Small general stores in the village sell a wide range of items like rice, wheat, sugar, tea, oil, biscuits, soap, toothpaste, batteries, candles, notebooks, etc. Some families also put up small stalls like tea, samosa, kachori, namkeen, sweets, toffees, cool drinks, etc. In our country, a large section of people are self-employed like farmers, shopkeepers, hawkers, etc. And some are involved in flour milling and trading. Many people are also employed with Manrega and earn their livelihoods by working on government projects. So, to make all production activities successful, good connectivity to nearby places is essential. We need good roads and means of transport. Rampur village is also connected to the nearby cities and villages by road. and a variety of vehicles run on them. As more villages are getting connected to town and cities through good road transport and telephone, it is possible that non-farming activities will soon increase in the coming years. So, in this video, you have seen the production process and the factors of production, arrangement of fixed and working capital, the various non-farming activities happen in the village. Hope you liked the video.